You probably picture US Marines charging beaches in amtracs, or maybe jumping out of Ospreys under fire. Classic stuff, right? Epic amphibious assaults like Iwo Jima or Inchon. But in 2025 to 2030, forget the Hollywood version. The real secret weapon of the Marine Corps isn't a new rifle, drone swarm, or hypersonic missile. It's the ship they ride on. Yeah, the boring old amphibious ship. The ones everyone calls gator freighters, or floating parking garages for helicopters, except they're not. Take the America class or Wasp class, 40 to 45,000 tons, looks like a mini carrier, carries 1,600 to 1,800 Marines, LCACs, AAVs/ACVs, MV-22s, CH-53s. Standard Expeditionary Kit. But here's where it gets spicy, and not what most people think. The Marines said, screw tradition, load it with F-35Bs instead. Not a couple for limited air support. We're talking 16, 18, even 20 Lightning IIs. Vertical takeoff, stealth, sensor fusion, precision bombs, the full 5th-gen package. Suddenly this amphib isn't hauling grunts anymore. It's a baby aircraft carrier that can fight. They call it the Lightning Carrier concept. Why does that matter? Because the Pacific isn't friendly anymore. China has DF-21s, DF-26s, carrier killers. Massive plan fleets. A Nimitz or Ford supercarrier is a juicy billion-dollar target that has to stay way back, 300+ miles sometimes, to survive. But these smaller, faster, dispersed amphibious ships, they sneak closer. They hide in the island chains. They pop up where you least expect. One day, they're launching Marines to seize a key atoll. Next day, they're slinging F-35s for deep strikes, CD, or covering distributed forces. And get this, they proved it works. USS America in the early 2000s ran sustained F-35B ops, full squadron tempo. USS Tripoli did the same. No catapult, no arrestor wires, just vertical magic. This fits straight into Force Design 2030 and EABO, Expeditionary Advanced Base Operations. Marines don't want one big vulnerable base. They want small mobile teams hopping islands, setting up anti-ship missiles, radars, HIMARS, all backed by organic air from nearby Lightning carriers. It's distributed lethality on steroids. So while everyone obsesses over supercarriers, drone motherships, or the next shiny toy, the Marines quietly turn their transport ships into multi-domain killers. They're not replacing the big decks. They're the sneaky, survivable complement. Harder to find, harder to kill, ready to pounce when the fight gets ugly. The US Marine Corps' biggest edge in the next war might just be the ships nobody takes seriously.